Hello, thank you for buying our budget template. Today I'll take you through how to populate it. If you want to change your name from Peter to, let's say you call Jane, you go to the cell, then you write her name, and automatically you can see the name changes to Jane. And if you want to change the month, you click on the drop down, and let's say we say it's January. So this top section is will automatically update based on what to populate in the sections below. If you want to change your currency, you go here and you change your currency. Let's say I'll change it to pound, and that automatically changes this to pounds. Now, if we move to the income section, let's say for that month, I had a salary I had budgeted a salary of 10,000 and I got 10,000. So you keep that in and the chart will start to populate. Now, if you move to the debt, let's say in that month, I had a debt of, I had a column, and the column was around 500. I had budgeted for 500, and I paid 500. Again, that will start populating the chart. Let's say I also had a credit card. I had budgeted to pay 1,500, but that month I paid 1,000. You enter the 1,000 in the actual section, and that would populate the debt sections. Now, if we move to expenses, so for expenses, you only key in the category of the expense and the budget. The actual column would automatically populate from the data that you enter in the expense tracker. For example, let's say in that month, I budgeted to pay insurance worth 300. We enter that. Then if you go to go expense tracker, you enter the details of that insurance. Let's say on the 2nd of January 2026, I paid insurance. I paid medical insurance, and that medical insurance was around 150. What you'll see in the top sections here is that the insurance, the actual column must be populated to 150, and the expense breakdown must started populating. Now, let's say again, I also budgeted for housing expenses, and my budget was around 4,000 for that month. Again, you go to the expense tracker, and you enter the date. Let's say on the 3rd of January, 2026, I paid housing. Now you can see the housing is added to the category in the drop down, and this was rent, and I paid rent for 1,500. You enter the amount, and again, this automatically updates the expense section. Lastly, let's say I budgeted for transport, and for that month, we budgeted for transport worth 100. Then again, also remember to click on this just to tick what you've done. So again, I go here, and let's say number 7 of January 2026, I used Uber. So now you can see transport is added here. Then I say I used Uber, and the Uber was around 50. So if I go on top, this is also being auto-populated. Now, if I go to the savings category, next year for that month, I said for birthday, and I have budgeted to save 1,000, but received 1,500. You enter that. Then again, you click, I saved for, let's say, retirement, and I had budgeted for 1,500 and exceed 1,500. So what you can see is that the total income section has been updated, total expense, and total savings and remaining balances, including the charts here, which shows the overview of how you've spent your income, your debt, expenses, savings, your expense breakdown, and your budget versus actual. So this is how you populate the budget tracker. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Our email is in the Rigby section. It's structureplanning@gmail.com. And within this tab, you'll also find detailed instructions on how to use the template. Thank you for buying our template, and please visit our shop to see the other templates that we have. Thank you.